Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. We are continuing our booking of the Yes Movement within TEW 2020. We're up to part 3, which is another Monday Night Raw. So with that, let's get into it. As you can see, the last show we booked was WWE Smackdown. We got an 80 rating overall, and towards the end of the show, CM Punk defeated Chris Jericho to move on in this title tournament. And as he was celebrating, we cut backstage to see Daniel Bryan was out cold and he ended up being taken away on a stretcher. It was road agents and referees that surrounded him. There was no other wrestlers around, so nobody knows quite what happened. So that is going to be addressed tonight on Raw. Other things, the New Age Outlaws said they were going to have one last run for the titles. They didn't win on this occasion. Team Hell No retained, but they are going to be sort of like a vital part of our mid card tag team division until we can get some other tag teams established. Because as I'm finding out with this mod, there is a lot of people without the popularity needed really to even be on our B shows. So they're going to have to be in lots of angles with people with more popularity. So as you can see for main event, I did plan on having lots of lower card and mid carders on there, but they're it's like we've either got really well known and above people, or like we've got a few well known people. So mid carders, we seem to have a lot of people like that are classed as not being good enough to be seen as to sort of carry a match with to keep people's interest. So there was two matches on the show that kind of bombed, which were Damien Sandow and Yoshi Tatsu, and Gabriel and Kidd over Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal. I thought they would be okay because they're not the lowest on the sort of popularity ladder, but oh well, we'll have to have main event as well known popularity stars and above defeating lower carders in the hope that they can pass on some popularity with a decent match rating until they're ready to start winning. But it's going to be difficult. I'm just going to have to use them on pre-shows to get wins. So yeah, this is going to be a slog. Let's just put it that way. Del Rio defeated David Otunga, and Ryback defeated Sin Cara. I did want Sin Cara to beat Honeycomb just to see how them two went on. But again, that would have caused the issue. So at the last minute, I thought, well, I might as well try it with some more over guys. Otherwise, the show's going to totally bomb. So it was what it was. Just a bit disappointing, and I need to start the show better than probably should have had Del Rio because that angle kind of brought the crowd down. Anyway, let's have a look at a new signing, which if you've watched the previous videos, you will know was coming in. Actually, I can't check development in this one, but anyway, we signed Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, and sent him down to NXT, which he wasn't really happy about. But we'll bring him up when the time is right. And we've had a few gimmick changes, as you can see. Daniel Bryan's gimmick was adequate, so we've added the Yes Movement gimmick, which is like his anti-authority style that he was going to transition into. So we'll start breading that in. Antonio Cesaro was I can't remember what it was, but I've changed it to his Swiss Superman gimmick. Dean Ambrose was down as Psycho, but it was a really poor gimmick. It was affecting his angle, so we've trying out his Lunatic Fringe gimmick, which is just it's quite similar. He's just off the cuff, doesn't sort of like a loose cannon, if you will, like Brian Pillman style, like he was doing anyway. But we'll see if that gets us a decent running. So I'm going to book the show now. So if you just hang on a few seconds, it'll probably be a few minutes for me, but you'll be right back. Right, guys, we're back and we're straight into it. I didn't pull the title screen up. We'll just get straight into this. Right, here we go. So just a pre-show match. Just getting some tag teams in there to get an experience. See if there's any chemistry and whatnot. And we have Mark Henry cutting a promo, basically saying that he's going to go on a path of destruction. He's having lost a few matches previously. He's focused again. So let's see what he can do on the show. The Usos, again, more tag teams on there, just checking out what they can do. Divas match, getting some more experience for the ladies there. And as you can see, there's a potential future face turn for AJ Lee being tested out. John Cena pumps up the crowd before the show starts. He talks about potentially facing CM Punk or Daniel Bryan. And then the show starts. Stephanie McMahon comes out and pretty much tells Daniel Bryan she has no leads on who attacked him. There was no superstars in the area when he was found by WWE officials. She asks if he is okay to continue on a number of occasions, starting that sort of setting the seed about the authority thinking he's a B-plus player. But Daniel Bryan gets the chants going, yes, 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 he's ready to compete. We're going to try. There's a few gimmick changes to come on this show, so fingers crossed. Because if this doesn't go well, this could be it for the save. Oh, we got great. So we're okay. Step 1 done, and that got a 90 rating. Our Intercontinental title match got a 65. So that's again on the border of the heat that we need to contain there. And it was Wade Barrett picking up the victory, cheating. He had his feet on the ropes. Then we have all 4 men battling. The Miz is furious that he was that Barrett cheated to win. Kofi comes out and Ambrose comes down, and they all end up brawling. That gets a 70, which is great. Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose's gimmick change. Let's hope we can go 2 for 2 and another great. Yes, we'll take that. Chris Jericho defeats Antonio Cesaro in a good bout, 68. Got the crowd buzzing. Cesaro, let's hope we can go 3 for 3. The Swiss Superman gimmick. Oh, it's poor. Oh, that's disappointing. He was adequate. I thought we could give him a boost with a decent gimmick, but we'll just have to plow on with how it is. Paul Heyman is talking about how vicious Brock Lesnar has been in preparation for his cage match with Triple H, who is also in the ring with him. Brock's obviously not here. Triple H says he's not scared of Brock Lesnar or what Brock Lesnar can do. He's more afraid of what he will do to Brock Lesnar, setting this up for the Extreme Rules cage match. Mark Henry defeats R-Truth with the World's Strongest Slam. Then we have Sheamus fuming backstage. He knows Big Show's about to have a match. He's on his way to gorilla position when Stephanie McMahon heads him off. And Sheamus says he's going to kick Big Show's head off. And Stephanie says, no, not tonight. Until Extreme Rules, you and Big Show are not allowed to get to blows. You must save it for the pay-per-view. Sheamus should be all fired up here. I got an 81. The tag match between Dolph and Alberto. Again, they're both baby faces. They're going to face at the pay-per-view. Dolph impresses in this match. Hopefully, he got the highest rating and gets the victory here with a zigzag on Ryback. Trying to set the seeds that this is a friendly rivalry, but will it stay that way? Kane, like showing balls of steel here, goes behind the scenes to find the Shield and accuses them of attacking Daniel Bryan. They deny it and say basically that they're hounds of justice and they wouldn't do anything if it wasn't in front of the people. But Ambrose gets hot, loses it, and challenges Kane to a match later on. The Bellas defeat Rosa Mendez and Natalia. And afterwards, the Bellas confront AJ and start belittling her behind the scenes. But AJ stands her ground. Pretty much, they were trying to say that she would need their help at the pay-per-view to defeat Caitlyn. Because if Nikki and Brie couldn't beat her, then why would AJ be able to? And AJ says that she doesn't need their help. She should be able to do it on her own. The Dean Ambrose is able to defeat Kane with the help from Roman Reigns. He retains the United States Championship. This is just obviously setting up a Kane is starting to show heelish tendencies. 100% angle here. John Cena approaches Daniel Bryan backstage, showing all his levels of hustle, loyalty, and respect, and just pretty much tells him face to face that he wouldn't attack him, it wasn't him. And Daniel Bryan says that he believes him. They wish each other luck, and we go into the next match where Cody Rhodes defeats Darren Young in a singles match. We also have this 3-hour Raw. These are hard to book. Chris Jericho approaches Randy Orton and questions him, accuses him of attacking Daniel Bryan. Orton obviously says that is in line with his character, but that Jericho shouldn't go throwing accusations around. It may get him in trouble. An 83 for Daniel Bryan defeating Randy Orton with the label lock. Orton taps out. Was kind of hoping for a little bit better. Maybe he's an 85, 86, but it is what it is. And the end sequence as CM Punk comes down to confront Daniel Bryan. They have a bit of a stare down. Cena's music hits and he comes and stands on the stage and sort of watches as the show comes to an end. A little face off to end Raw there. So an 88 for that. A 76 overall. Apparently this has affected our storyline, so that'll be interesting to check what got deducted there, because I can't see which one, unless Mark Henry's, who's facing someone outside of the storyline, has dragged it down. We'll see. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second, and then we'll have a deep dive into that. Hey guys, we're back. So let's have a look and see what happened there. So if we go to our storylines, as you can see, the Divas, nothing has quite changed there. It was still below the 65 mark. It's going to be really difficult to get that. Change the Intercontinental title. There we go. We were 65 before. We've dropped to 63. I believe I had Kofi Kingston at ringside to watch that match, which may have brought it into. Yeah. The Unified Tag Team titles are still sat at 65. That's dropped because I didn't have anything on the show. Okay. Unified Tag Team titles contenders with nowhere near. That's still 83, 84, 73. Yeah, so it's the Intercontinental and Unified Tag Team titles that I need to focus on the next show. I hope you'll join me again. Obviously, we'll be booking SmackDown. We have the main event of CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan to see who'll be the #1 challenger for John Cena. I think you kind of know where this is going. And who attacked Daniel Bryan? The Authority, Stephanie McMahon seems to be at a loss for who, but I think it might have been a pop up during that save that you can go back and watch to see if you can figure out who it may be. Other than that, guys, I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I hope to have more content soon. And stay safe and catch you later. Bye.